Hello, hello, hello. I am your host OCL, and welcome back to 1 Century Later. Today we'll be taking a look at all events from October 18th to October 24th, 1925. As with last week, all of my sources are in the description down below. Sunday, October 18th, 1925. The Bulgaria-Turkey Friendship Treaty was signed between Bulgaria and the Kingdom of Turkey to further the prosperity and well-being of the two nations. Also on this day, Biron Kun de Prorok, an American explorer and archaeologist, began excavating the tomb of Queen Tinhinan, a 4th century ruler for the Tuareg people in modern-day Algeria, then modern-day French Algeria. Prorok and his team excavated and removed all contents found in the tomb, including the skeletal remains of what is believed to be Queen Tinhinan, and moved them to the Ethnographic Museum in Algiers. Monday, October 19th, 1925. Following Hassan al-Karat's takeover of Damascus, the capital of the French Mandate of Syria, the French soldiers and personnel who had fled to the capital of Damascus began shelling the rebel-controlled portions of the city. Also on this day, the incident at Petrich began between Bulgaria and Greece, when Greek soldiers were shot and killed by Bulgarian sentries. Two stories, one Greek and one Bulgarian, persist as to the cause of these deaths. The Greek version states that Bulgarian soldiers crossed the border into Greece and attacked a Greek outpost at Belasisza, killing 2. The Bulgarian version states that a Greek soldier crossed the border into Bulgaria chasing his dog and was shot and killed by Bulgarian sentries due to a misunderstanding. It is for this reason that the incident at Petrich is also called the War of the Stray Dog. Tuesday, October 20th, 1925. President Calvin Coolidge requested the Department of War to court-martial Colonel Billy Mitchell for violating the 96th Article of War after his September 5th statements about the crash of the USS Shenandoah and the loss of Commander Rogers and his crew on their flight from San Francisco to Hawaii. The 96th Article of War was a catch-all article covering disorders and neglects to the prejudice of good order and discipline, and all conduct of a nature to bring discredit upon the military service. Wednesday, October 21st, 1925. After 2 days of bombardment from the French soldiers in Damascus, a delegation persuaded Hassan al-Karat and his rebel forces to leave the city to prevent further destruction. Similar to what happened in Hama earlier that month, the rebel forces took to disrupting French communications outside Damascus. Following the events of the incident at Petrich 2 days prior, the Greek government delivered an ultimatum to the Bulgarian government demanding they apologize for the incident and pay 2 million francs in indemnities to the families of the dead. Thursday, October 22nd, 1925. After delivering the ultimatum the previous day, Greek forces invaded Bulgaria to occupy the town of Petrich until the indemnity was paid. Also on this day, presidential elections were held in Chile. These were the first elections under the new constitution of Chile. Independent Emiliano Figueiredo won the re-election with over 71% of the votes, beating José Santos Salas, who held the rest of them. Friday, October 23rd, 1925. Due to the Greek occupation of Petrich and clashes between the Bulgarian and Greek forces, French Foreign Minister Aristide Briand was called in by the League of Nations to meet with the leaders of the Bulgarian and Greek forces to resolve the conflict. Also on this day, Johnny Carson, American comedian and the host of The Tonight Show from 1962 to 1992, was born in Saturday, October 24th, 1925. Nothing of historical precedent happened on this day. And that is all. See you next week for all events from Sunday, October 25th, 1925 to Saturday, October 31st, 1925. Thank you for watching, and see you next week.